guys, welcome. We've got a nice booty blast video today. Super excited about it. Won't need any props, just your yoga mat or something soft to lie on. We're gonna start seated, facing towards the side, just to warm up and find your breath. Legs go where they feel good. I'm gonna take hands around my waist, relaxing through your shoulders and your neck, maybe closing your eyes. Give yourself a nice big inhale, breathing into your thumbs and into your back ribs. And then exhaling through those front ribs. Right away, feel that waist narrow in. Let yourself grow a little taller, belly button to spine. 2 more big breaths. Notice if maybe you're breathing into your shoulders and really drop them down. It's just those ribs. Last big breath. Hands to your hip bones here. Start to add in those pelvic tilts. As you exhale, low abs draw in. Tuck that tail underneath you. Inhale to restack nice and tall. Exhale, low abs draw in. Head, neck, and shoulders frozen in space. Inhale to restack. You're here for 3, just warming up through your pelvis. For 2, low abs mirror the support for your low spine. Last one. Perfect, seated nice and tall. Legs are gonna come in front now, slightly bent. We're just gonna take a few rollbacks to turn on your abs. Arms reach forward and front. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, find that pelvic tilt. Roll back halfway into a C curve. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, deepen through your abs. Restack nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck, roll back, scoop that tail. Hold for your sip of air. Exhale, belly button in first to bring you up. We're going for 2 more. Warming up your spine as well. On the next one, you're gonna roll back halfway and freeze here into that curl. From here, can you just float right arm to the ceiling? Lower it down and switch. Left arm lifts and it lowers. Shape of my body does not change. You're keeping that top pubic bone to your ribs. Your low abs are continuously drawing in. Once you're even on both sides, can you start to lift both your arms to the ceiling? Lower them back down. You've got 5 more. As your arms lift, maybe a little shake of those abs at the top. Use that breath. Exhale to lift for 3. For 2. Keep the arms lifted on the next one and hold. Pulse your chest up an inch, down an inch for 10, and then you're out of it. Little crunches. Ribs over to your hips. Widen through those low abs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna tuck that tail bone by bone. Control to lower yourself all the way down. Now we're set up for our bridges. Legs are hip width apart here. Reset, make sure you feel okay and settled. On the exhale, find that pelvic tilt and start to peel your hips off to the ceiling. Finding your first bridge, and let's pause at the top right away. So I want you to notice if you've got a crease here in the front of your hips, maybe you lower your hips slightly to see if you can tuck your tail even more underneath you. So now you've got length, you're out of your low spine, and you're squeezing into those glutes a little more. Big inhale into the ribs. Exhale, close those ribs and melt your spine all the way down. Tail relaxes at the bottom, scoop to lift back up. Smooth out any tension, but we're right away focusing on the smile line of your cheeks. Only going as high, keeping the pubic bone higher than your hip bones. So we're never getting into the low back. 4 more like this at your own pace. Feeling a connection between your heels and those glutes. For 3. For 2. On the next bridge, keep your hips lifted at the top and hold here. Again, you tuck that tail even more. We're gonna find some marching, shifting weight to your left leg, float the right leg to tabletop, lowers, and you switch. Left leg lifts, lowers, and switch. We're using your low abs that you found before to help keep your pelvis quiet here. I'm gonna use my hands as a guide, and you're firing one glute at a time. We're gonna do a bunch of single leg work in a second, or in a few minutes I should say. So prepping for that. Adding on next time, left leg's in tabletop. You're gonna hold, pulse your hips up an inch, down an inch, squeeze that right butt cheek. Turn on your right inner thigh and tuck your tail. Maybe reaching left leg to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, control to lower. Switch, right leg lifts. You pulse up an inch, down an inch. Left glute, left inner thigh, tuck your tail. Maybe right leg long for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're not done. Lower that right leg. Pulse both your hips up an inch, down an inch. Both inner thighs on, both smile lines working. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Melt your spine all the way down. Good. Hug those knees in. Whatever feels good for a breath into those hammies. Awesome job. We're gonna go ahead, flip yourself over to your hands and knees. Give yourself those cat-cows for a second here. Rounding, look towards your belly. Reverse that and arch, look up towards the ceiling. Take this for yourself. You stretch into that back, into your abs as well. 2 more like this, getting that healthy range of motion for your spine. Last one. And then you're gonna find your long neutral spine here. Starting off with some bird dogs. You're gonna reach left leg long behind you, right arm long in front of you here. Now, taking a second to find your balance, draw those abs in and find your reach out of that left shoulder. You lower both, you switch. Right leg, left arm. Abs and switch. We're just starting to turn on the core to support your spine. Of course, adding on in a second here. When you're feeling good and even, the next time right arm, left leg are long, you're gonna keep that length and hold here. From here, you're gonna round into that scary cat position. Knee to elbow in front of your chest. Reach out nice and long. Now keep that length. Lower your toe and fingertips to the floor. You reach out to lift. 4 more sets. You round. You reach. You lower. Reach to lift. For 3. Whole body's working. For 2. Last one. Control to lower. We switch, right leg long. Left arm lifts. Round, knee to elbow. Reach. Lower, tap the floor. Squeeze that right glute to lift. Abs in. Three more sets. You're lifting out of that right shoulder. Might feel very different than the other side. Either way, you're doing your best to find your control. One more. Awesome work. Take a child's pose here. Knees open, sit back on your heels. Give yourself a breath into your back. From here, you're gonna bring yourself forward to your forearms and elbows. You're gonna donkey kick that left leg now up to the ceiling. lower that knee back down. Heel to butt. Try your best not to straighten, like you're squeezing something in that knee. Little donkey kick. Squeeze that left glute, lower back down. The strong spine you had before, you're using that not now. So your torso stays quiet from those abs wrapping in. Left glute. Now you want to think getting out of your right hip as well. So maybe testing yourself with balance. Shifting weight to your left arm. Right arm can double check. Make sure those hips are staying square. Those low abs are working. We're going to go about 5 more. Kicking just to where you can without getting to that low back. For 4, 3, 2. Keep the knee lifted. Hold. You externally rotate. Open the left knee. Rotate to center. Open. Squeeze that side glute and back to center. So good. Abs in for 5. Almost there. 2. Keep the knee open and hold. Pulse the leg up an inch, down an inch for 10. Last bit. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering that left leg. From there, left leg steps forward. You are now in a proposal stance. Reset yourself balance-wise. You're going to tuck those back toes behind you and get your back knee off the floor to meet me in a lunge. Your front knee's over your heel and ankle. You're going to bend your back knee towards the floor. Straighten that back leg into your lunge. Back knee to the floor, your hips lower straight down here, and then back up. If you want to straighten that front leg, you can do that as well. We're going to get into that left glute even more now. Low abs in, you've got a slight tug of your tail here. 3 more. For 2, left hip back. Stay down on this last one. Left leg is bent, back leg is long. From here, pitch your chest forward over your thigh. Left glute brings your chest back up. You hinge at the hip, stick your tail out. You lift right back up. Left glute is working a ton to stabilize you here. Let's go for 4 more. Left glute should be really working. 3. Front knee in line with that second and third toe. 2. Hold this next one over your thigh. Freeze. Hands in a prayer. Squeeze those palms. Rotate to the left. And then back to center. Squeezing those inner legs. This is your last challenge. Extra bonus. Maybe front heel to a hover for your last 3. Find that shake. For 2. Last 1. Listen carefully. Hands are coming down. You're meeting me in a plank. Left foot to your right. Tuck your tail and squeeze through your back legs. You're going to breathe into your back ribs. Exhale, belly button in. 2 more big breaths. Last one. Knees down. Give yourself child's pose. Big breath here. We're resetting for the other side. You're going to go right away to your forearms. I'm going to turn so you can see me from this angle. Resetting forearms down. This time right leg. Donkey kick up, lower down. So we're finding hip extension again, so it may not go super high. For me, not going crazy high. Low abs in. You just want to double check again. You're not kicking to sink into your low back. So my upper torso is strong. Abs active the whole time. Maybe testing balance, shifting towards your right arm. Left arm can come to a hover. We're here for 4. Lots of obliques. 2. Keep the leg lifted and hold. You externally rotate, back to center. Open and close. For 5, heel closer to your left. 4, 3, 2, Knee open, you hold, pulse up an inch, down an inch for 10. Your last bit. Squeeze that right glute for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering. Right foot steps forward, proposal stance. Tucking those left toes behind. Back knee comes off. We are in our standing lunge. Front leg is bent. Length through your waist. Bend your back knee to the floor. Lift right back up. You bend. Lift back up. Notice with the front leg, we're not going forward. So the front knee always ends up over the heel and ankle, not past it. That protects the knee. It gets into the glute. Squaring off those hips, low abs are in. 3 more. For 2. Last one. Keep that back leg long, front leg is bent. You pitch your chest forward. You bring your chest back up. Lean forward, stick that tail out. Right glute brings you up. How much can you dive to lengthen? Ribs in. Woo, squeeze those inner legs for balance. 3. We're almost there for 2. Stay over your thigh on this last one. Freeze, hands in that prayer. Rotate to the right now and back to center. Rotate, back to center. Maybe front heel to that hover. Last 2. Last one, you've got a final plank. Hands in front, right leg meets your left. You're holding here. Shift your weight to your right leg. Reach, lift the left leg. It lowers. You switch, reach, lift the left. Alternating right to left. Abs super active. Hips are quiet. Glutes still working. 4 more. You got it. 3. For 2. Last one. So good. Last child's pose here. You did it. Both hands go to the right side of the mat. Breathe into the left side of your body. You switch. Hands to the left. Breathe to the right. Let's take a pigeon stretch for your glutes, since we did so much for that. If pigeon doesn't feel good, go for like a simple figure 4 stretch. I'm gonna take left leg in front, right leg long behind. Breathe into that left glute. And then you'll switch and you feel good. Right leg comes in front, same setup. Taking your time coming out of that, and then you guys are finished, all set. That was your booty blast. Hope the butt feels good, maybe a little sore tomorrow. Any questions, let me know. Don't hesitate to reach out. See you guys soon.